You are watching William Patterson University Television.
Welcome back to another all-new episode of Rumor Report. It's time for the rumors to begin. Today, Justice and I will be playing another edition of Dope or Nope with topics like the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle interview, as well as Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak's new song. Then Anna will be interviewing Katie from the Pioneer Players here at Willie P. And then Anna and Katie will be going head-to-head with Wendy in an all-new edition of Celebrity Catch-Up. All that and more is up next on an all-new episode of Rumor Report. Stick around.
Welcome to another episode of Rumor Report. I'm Justice Gregg.
And I'm Vont and
it's time for another edition of Dope or Nope, the segment where we run down the top 5 hottest things in celebrity news, and we tell you whether it's dope or nope.
Helping us out today, Anna is here. Anna, what's up?
Hey guys, I'm hopefully going to be married by tomorrow, but let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on in celebrity news.
What'd you say, Justice?
She got a hot date tonight.
Oh, word.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Wow.
I actually do have work today. But let's get started with number 5. Texas Governor Gregg Abbott and Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves both officially ended their statewide mask mandates. As of last Wednesday, the states are now open 100%. Governor Abbott says he's fully aware that COVID hasn't gone away, but he's eager to get business back to where they should be. So there's no more COVID protocols. How do you guys feel about that?
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay. Obviously, looking at this at first, obviously it's going to be a nope. But I'm going to try to look at the positives, okay? For one, what do you say?
So look at the bright side. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we got to look at the bright side of things, okay? Even though I'm sure this will, spread COVID a lot, I'm sure it will help, some small businesses too, considering that people are going to be out. And, the weather's getting nicer, people are going to be in the streets, so at least Texas is going to have a little bit of their fun, considering what's happened to them, in the last couple of weeks. They low-key deserve it, so let them have their little month of fun, and then I'm sure they'll shut down again because, COVID is still around,
But you're saying no.
Yeah, it's a nope. It's a nope. I tried my best, but it's a nope.
I'm gonna say dope again, just because I think this is obviously stupid. COVID is still a thing, but because we're getting more and more vaccines out, I think it'll just be a little bit more controlled. And then also, Texas and Mississippi can serve as the guinea pigs or the test dummies for. They think that vaccines are gonna help. They think so. Y'all can do all that y'all want in y'all states, and let us know how it works out for y'all. So.
Good point.
Y'all can be the test dummies before we lift our protocols. So I'm going with dope.
So we got one dope and one nope, which is crazy that this is half and half. I assumed you guys both said nope to this one. Coming from the state of New Jersey, where we take things low-key serious?
Yeah, just low-key.
Low-key.
But on to number 4, Drake Scary Hours 2. After the delay of his highly anticipated album, Certified Lover Boy, Drake dropped a 3-pack of songs on a project he called Scary Hours 2, featuring collabs with Lil Baby and Rick Ross.
I'm gonna go with nope, just because I feel like this is a delay. I think this is just a delayed tactic. Like Drake released or delayed Certified Lover Boy, which has been a very highly anticipated album since October, November. And then delayed it because of his knee injury. We just saw Drake. What was Drake in that we saw? Oh, in the State Farm commercial during the Super Bowl, looking perfectly fine. And then he released this. I think it's just a delayed tactic for, I guess, Certified Lover Boy isn't ready yet, or I don't know, or just maybe because it got leaked. I'm leaked. It got leaked, and I guess that he kept saying that wasn't really the album. Maybe it was the album, and he just doesn't want. Now he's trying to re-record all new stuff. So it's a note for me, cuz.
I'm gonna give this a dope. I think it is, a delay tactic, but I think that all artists do that. All artists do that. Drake is included, and I think the songs were good. So I mean, if the songs were bad, it would be a different story. I know I've been critical of Drake a lot, but I like these, and these got me even more excited for Certified Lover Boy whenever we get that. So hopefully his knee is healing up. Hopefully we get that album soon.
Yeah, maybe the more time he spends working on it, the better it's gonna be. And we missed Drake since like 2016. Number 3, Coming to America. 33 years after the original classic, the sequel, Coming to America, starring Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, has been released on Amazon Prime. The sequel comes back almost the entire cast, as well as some new A-list celebrities. The sequel follows King Akeem as he finds out he has a son and tries to bring him back to Zamunda to take the royal throne.
I liked it. The only thing I didn't like about the movie was just, I mean, I guess there's a lot of movies that have like these weird flaws now, but like you're this 30 years old. The son. So for those who don't know, Eddie Murphy was a prince in the original movie. Now he's a king. He finds out he has a son, but he had the son 30 years ago, right after the original movie. So now, like out of nowhere, like, oh, I go to America to find you after 30 years of not communicating with you, and then oh, you're just gonna come back to my country. It was not realistic. But other than that, the movie was great. I thought it was funny. I'm glad they brought back all the original cast, minus a couple people. Tracy Morgan, love Tracy Morgan. Leslie Jones, I think she was perfect for the crazy, like, the crazy just role of the baby mama. I thought it was good.
Yeah, we definitely disagree on this. I'm giving it a note.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I said dope. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is the problem with sequels. I think that sometimes they heavily rely on the original. And if you look at this, the first Coming to America came out, 30 years ago?
33.
So it was going to be hard to replicate at least that kind of comedy. I thought it was cool, like nostalgia wise, coming off like old storylines from movies. But if you just look at the movie itself, it really wasn't that funny. I thought it was kind of corny. I thought that some of the African accents were not good. Rick Ross probably had the worst African accent.
Rick Ross,
Tiana Taylor.
Snipes.
Tiana Taylor's wasn't that bad, but I didn't think it was a bad movie, but I didn't think it was exactly a great movie either. I probably won't go back to it, but yeah, it gets a note for me, dog.
Well, you're a hater.
Now for number 2, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak debuted their first single together called Leave the Door Open under the new band called Silk Sonic. They also said they have an entire album in the works. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm upset that this song is not in the Billboard. Like, it's not even in the top 20. The song is dope for me. It gets a dope. Like, I'm a Bruno Mars fan. Bruno Mars doesn't miss. Anderson .Paak. Yeah, Anderson .Paak is on the rise too. But this song is not even in like the top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100. I don't like that at all. But it says a lot about our culture.
Yeah, this also gets dope for me. I thought the song was great. I think that Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars complement each other really well, and I think that the project is going to be fire too. But I think it's probably not on the Billboard just because one, the song's kind of like slow paced, which isn't a bad thing. But I mean, most of his like other big singles are like fast paced. And two, Anderson .Paak isn't like that big of a name yet, I don't think, as far as like comparing him to Bruno Mars.
I wasn't trying to compare him. I was just saying.
I'm just saying the fact that they're doing a collab, he's not like on the level of Bruno Mars to the point where people are gonna like, oh, I have to care about this collab. At least everyone, you have to know Anderson .Paak to be hype about this collab.
Just the Way You Are is a slow song, but that was in the Billboard Hot 100.
Bro, that was
ahead of its time.
Bro. And like, name another one.
When I Was Your Man.
Oh my God, Grenade.
When I Was Your Man is should have bought you flowers when I was.
But I mean, was that Billboard right away?
It's a little upbeat.
Was that Billboard right away though?
I'm more than sure. Versace on the Floor.
Look,
I'm sure it'll be on the Billboard eventually, bro.
For number 1, Oprah sat down with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for an interview where Meghan spoke on how she contemplated suicide and accused the royal family of being racist towards her and her son Archie.
I mean, look, I think both of us, the situation is a note, but the interview I think is a dope. I think that I think it's great that she spoke her mind, spoke out against the royal family. I think it's wrong that the fact that the royal family supposedly were concerned about Archie's skin color, the fact that he's a baby. And have you seen Archie? Have you seen what he looks like?
No.
He is a like white skinned baby, like white skinned, like so like the fact that they were concerned about that, and the fact that they're mistreating Meghan for, you know, some reason. We all know what the reason is. It's really disgusting, and I'm glad that, you know, she's exposing them. But the interview was
right after Black History Month. Shaking my head,
yo. It was definitely a big moment though, and I think that because it was Oprah, it made it an even bigger moment. So
I think it's crazy that they said in the interview that when the royal family like kind of kicked them out, they had to go live with Tyler Perry, of all people. I was just like, what? Like Tyler Perry? And I think because Tyler Perry and Oprah are so close, that's kind of why Oprah was the first place that they went. Even though Oprah is just a big name in general, but still, yeah, I think the situation gets a note from me as well, just because I think I can relate on so many levels. I'm not a prince or anything, you know, but I've definitely been mistreated. But as a great man, Dr. King said, I pray that one day my kids will be judged not by the color of their skin, but of the content of their character. This is my left hand. But that was Dope or Nope, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know what you think of some of these situations, if y'all are with them and you think they're dope, or if they get a note from you. Cause up next, Anna, you're interviewing Katie from Pioneer Players. So stay tuned.